race into a story of passion and grace. Skating is about pushing your limits, the excitement of chasing a dream, and the beauty in every graceful moment. It brings us together. It's a universal language. It inspires hope, sparks creativity, and gives us moments that leave us in awe. This week, we celebrate the future of skating. This is where the future generation of champions emerge, and where the ice becomes a stage for greatness. Welcome to Hungary. Welcome to Debrecen. Welcome to the ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the final day of competition at the 2025 ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championship in Debrecen, Hungary, as we fly over the Phoenix Arena. Fabulous facility. All the skaters are talking about it in such high standards. It's like home. It's comfortable. It's big, but not too big. As we can see Debrecen in the back. It's a beautiful day. The final day of competition. Welcome inside the arena. Now, Debrecen is one of the most, Hungary's most cultural centers, about 200,000 inhabitants, and just about 2.5 hours from Budapest. I'm your host, Ted Barton. It's been really an incredible Junior World Championships of the highest standard I have ever seen, particularly in the women and in the men. And today, we start with a women's free program, the top 24, 48 entries at the start of this competition. After the short program, it was cut down to 24, the top 24. So we'll see some great skating and a battle for medals. There is a look at the start order for this event, and tallying up some of the elements, we're going to have 9 triple axel attempts and 3 quads. And that will be interesting to see. That's on their plant program sheets. We'll see whether they carry through with that. That's nice to see. More difficult elements starting to creep in, back in to the junior women as we take a look at the rest of the field. Start order, of course, the 2-time world champion Mao Shimada will skate last. She's going for a 3rd title. She was simply brilliant in the short program. She has a 7-point lead. So we take a look now at the officials, and we thank them for all their time and commitment to not only this event, but to many events around the world, as it takes them a long time to become an ISU official. Just a reminder, you'll be seeing 11 elements in the women's free program, 7 jumping passes, 3 spins, and 1 choreographic sequence. And we saw brilliant skating in the short program, but it's a lot easier to some degree, more stressful, but only 3 jumps. With 7 jumping passes, we're going to see more mistakes perhaps. It's physically, psychologically demanding. And there is the first group taking to the ice. Representing Latvia, Kira Baranovska. And from the United States of America, Sophia Jolene von Felten. She will be trying a quad and 2 triple axels in her free program. From Canada, Lulu Lin. And from Korea, Yoo-jae Kim. From Armenia, Sofia Titova. And from Cyprus, Stefania Yakovleva. There is Kira Baranovska, 15 years old. Competed twice on the Junior Grand Prix this season, was 32nd at the World Juniors last year. Here she is in the final 24, so big improvement in 1 year. She'd like to even move up the standings today in the free program. And she Sophie Jolene von Felten from the United States, 15 years old, did the triple axel, triple toe in the short program. She'll be trying 2 triple axels and a quad sow in her free, according to her planned program sheet. She won in Ljubljana. Not a surprise win, but she was not scheduled to go to another Junior Grand Prix and had to quickly rearrange her schedule to attend Junior Grand Prix in Wuxi, China. High expectations that she has on herself and others as well. All the technical skills are there. And there, representing Canada, 15-year-old Lulu Lin, coming back from most of the year off. She had a fall on the triple flip in the short program, and that was costly. But she makes the final 24.
Lulu was junior national champion in the last season in Canada, and she finished in 4th place at the Junior Grand Prix Riga and 12th in dance. Representing Canada, Lulu Lin.
There is 15-year-old Yoo-jae Kim from Korea. She does plan the triple axel in the free program. We'll see if that materializes. 16th last year at the World Juniors, a bronze medal at her first Junior Grand Prix, and a 7th place finish in Gdansk. She's looking to redeem herself a little bit after the short program. There is 16-year-old Sofia Titova from Armenia. Really aggressive skater, great speed. Not a lot of international experience, although she's gaining it now. She emerges on the scene here in the final 24. And representing Cyprus, Stefania Yakovleva, 17 years old, competed in 1 Junior Grand Prix this season, was 15th in Ankara. This is a very nice placement after the short program for her. Triple Lutz there in the warm-up. And as this field was so strong of 48, there are a number of very highly skilled skaters who did not qualify for the final 24, and last year would have easily done so. The depth continues to grow. The difficulty of making the final 24 As we take a look at Stoopy hanging over the boards, doing a little coaching. And backstage, group number 2 and 3 starting to warm up. I guess it's always been an honor to make the final 24, but even more so this season with such a strong field, so difficult. You take a look at some of the delegation from Canada standing by as they have a Canadian skater in this first group. And here we go, the final day of competition at the 2025 ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championships. Looking for a very exciting event. The short program was simply brilliant. This is more difficult. We wish all the skaters the very best of luck on this day. Our first skater represents Latvia, Kira Baranovska. She has a 98.47 season's best in the free program. 15-year-old Kira Baranovska from Latvia, a very strong technical skater. A few small mistakes, one fall, but great jump technique. Good flow across the ice. Not a lot of transitions, so it's pretty basic skating from one element to the other, but successful elements in this program. What wonderful jumping technique. There's her coaches, Olga Kovakova. Watch the speed up into this beautiful triple loop. Soft knees of the landing, stretch free leg. That was just picture perfect. Triple flip after that. Nice and patient on that takeoff. The blade landing absolutely backwards. No under rotation whatsoever in her jumps. No question for the technical panel. Big lean of the triple lutz, but she hangs on, keeps her back straight. Up into two double axles. And the step out on the second one. Great speed up into that triple Salchow. Double toe. She does two of those jump combinations at the end of the program. Now, this is the first skater in the first group of the final 24. And we see all the triple jumps beautifully executed. A couple of small mistakes here or there. The quality of women's skating continues to grow. It wasn't so many years ago that this would have been in the final group or the group before that. 195.59. First skater out. Her personal best is 98.47, so draws short of that with a 149.03 for Kira. But her second World Junior Championship in the final 24. Mission accomplished, progress made. Our next skater, Sophie Jolene von Felten from the United States, 15 years old. Also a terrific jumper, is planning two triple axles and a quad. We'll see if that unfolds in this program. 130.76 her personal best at Ljubljana. Skating to Romeo and Juliet.
Representing the United States of America, Sophie Jolene von Felten.
Well, clearly a focused technical skater at this stage of her career, and so capable of delivering the difficult elements. The technique is so strong, and so is she, and she's completely focused one element at a time. It's a terrific skill to have. As she moves forward in junior up into senior in 2 years, connecting with the music, feeling the music through her choreography is going to be a work in progress. There's the triple axel, double toe loop to start the program. Just so well executed. And you can see pretty focus in her face on this jump, the quad sauerkraut. There it is. It's under rotated in the judging system. Still lovely mechanics. A little bit later, the triple Lutz. She knows how to get into that straight and strong rotation position very quickly, followed by double axel, double axel. Alexei Lutov, her coach, beside the boards. She's on a mission. You can see it in her eyes. There's the triple flip. Gets that free leg around just in time to triple toe loop. And that's on the quarter. Watch the landing. You can see that blade turning on the ice. And just a little bit of contact with the judging panel at the end. Make no mistake, when Sophie begins to connect with the music and explores the choreography and the feeling of the choreography, this skater is going to rise very quickly in junior and in the senior ranks, as we see a banner and a picture of many American skaters lost in that tragic air crash, and coaches and parents. Always in our hearts. Outstanding performance. 130.76 is her season's best. This will draw short of that with the under rotations, and there it is, 111.47. Of course, that is first at this moment. For those scores to be higher, it really requires a connection to the music and choreography, but that is coming in time. She's a very talented skater on a mission, and given time, she will reach her goals. 165.40 for Sophie Jolene von Felten.
Representing Canada.
Our next competitor represents Canada, 15-year-old Lulu Lin. Coached by Paul Parkinson and Andrew Evans. And she has a 108.77 season's best, earning that in week 1 on the Junior Grand Prix in Riga. Skating, a love before time. Well, for Lulu Lin, this has been a very tough year, having been injured and off the ice and out of competition for a number of months. Coming back late in the season, 15 years old, and as things change as you grow up, it becomes more complicated, and I think just a little loss of confidence. You can see her get it together near the end of the program, just getting a little bit more air time, a little bit more pop on the takeoff, and the jump's starting to work out quite nicely. She's a good technician, very good skater, connected with the music from time to time, but rushed the takeoff in some of those elements. There's the triple lutz, double axel, and that was a good start to the program. Now here's the triple loop, just did not lift, spun off that takeoff edge, no lift, no air time, not enough time to get around and check that free leg out. She lands forward, downgrade with the fall, 3 falls. But then she got back on track and started to lift a little bit higher later in the program. There's the triple lutz double toe loop. So she made the adjustment and fought back. Great sign. There's the triple flip, under rotated a little bit into the double toe loop later in the program. But she had the presence of mind to adjust. Well, as in life, the journey is never a smooth road, a smooth straight road. It turns and puts obstacles in your way, and this year has been like that for Lulu Lin of Canada. A very good skater, having an injury in a growth year, still has all that skill as she's there supported by her coach. 89.41, that is third in the free program. The total competition score at 143.38. This will pay dividends later on in her career, but it's painful now. Our next skater represents Korea, 15-year-old Yoo-Jae Kim. Now she plans the triple axel. We'll see whether that happens. She plans that as her first element. Look for that. 117.59, her season's best. Skating to Swan Lake. Well, a solid performance by UJ Kim of Korea.
Representing Korea, Yoo-Jae Kim.
Clearly on a mission. She landed the triple axel at the top of the program. It is one of 4 elements under review. In fact, it has come in as an under rotation, but she stood up on it and delivered that, and she fought her way through that program and gained momentum throughout. She's a quick accelerator. She's a wonderful speed and flow throughout the program. Only at the end did we see some connection with the music. Powerful music, and once the jumps were done, she started to listen. You can see that foot under rotated and a turnout. Good speed in the triple foot, a little bit forward, up into the triple toe loop. How she made that work, wow. Triple Lutz, good height. And there's that hand that comes down into the triple toe loop. Triple loop a little bit later in the program. You can see always just a slight turning of that foot as it touches the ice. But as I look through the list, everything is relatively clean except for the axle. Well, with the junior skaters, it's going to be a focus mostly on technical to begin with. Very few, there are some, but very few that truly connect with the story or with the emotion or with the choreography and the music together at this stage of their development. It's not a criticism, it's just an analysis. It's also just simply part of the journey. You cannot learn all the things you need all at the same time. So that's the portion of the journey we see them in at this moment. 114.33 for UJ. That's first in the free program with a total competition score of 168.63 as she takes over the lead.
Which leaves her currently in first place.
Következő kocsiázó Örményország képviseletében.
Representing Armenia, 16-year-old Sofia Tidova. We actually do not have a personal best or season's best score for her. She has not competed much, only at the Volvo Open this season where she was third. So there's not a lot of information on her bio. But she's here for a reason in the final 24. She's a good skater. Her debut at the World Juniors. Well, representing Armenia, 16-year-old Sofia Titova, born in Moscow, trains in Moscow. Representing Armenia, powerful skater, no question. She was on a mission. Great speed and aggressiveness throughout this program. Accelerated from the first note to the last. Carried a lot of speed, and on the choreo sequence near the end of the program, then came the personality and the connection to the music. Other than that, pretty much up and down the ice to get the technical elements done. That's obviously all part of the job. That's where the points are. Look at the double axel, nice. And there's a triple loop at the top of the program, up into the double toe loop, nicely done. Just two elements were under review. And now you can start to see the character. The triple flip, all the way. Triple toe loop, little hooked. And it's an under rotation in the system. Triple salchow later in the program up to the double axel. Little forward, keeps the hand off the ice. Flying camel position.
Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Rocks.
Fierce eyes, fierce focus. Solid skater. It'll be a lot of fun to see more of Sofia as next year unfolds on the Junior Grand Prix. We hope we can continue to watch her growth and progress in her career. It's a 104.66. That is third in the free program with a total competition score of 159.79. That also, for the moment, puts her into third place.
Which leaves her currently in third place.
Fogadják szeretettel Ciprus képviseletében.
Next to skate representing Cyprus.
Our next competitor represents Cyprus, 17-year-old Stefania Yakovleva. Well, Stefania has an 89.61 season's best, but a 94.15 personal best. She'd like to have that score right now. She'll skate to the music of ABBA.
Here we go.
Well, that was a solid skate by Stefania Yakovleva. Obviously not skating to Alba, she's skating to the artist, of which she did a great job connecting to the music and the character early on in the program. It was more balanced, not only the technical elements, and she did struggle on many of the landings or had to fight for them, but it was a more all-round program, technically and with the program components. Now, the mistakes will be costly, the little ones. But overall, a really nice presentation as we take a look at the triple flip near the top of the program. Up into the double axle. And a second one. Good extension on the landings. So mission accomplished on that element. There's the Lutz. Into the toe loop. Well done. On the quarter. And watch the landing right there. And a little character part right here. Second triple Lutz. Hanging on. Doesn't put the hand down. Doesn't fall. Minus QE, but still gets the base value. Minus the reduction. Almost an over rotation on the triple loop, up into the double toe loop. Still fighting through everything. The presentation and connection was not only in the choreography, but also in her face. Lovely. Season's best, 89.61. I think she's going to beat that score here. There's Coach Sergei Komalov on the bench. Well, it's a season's best of 102.67. And that'll put Stefania currently into fourth place. All the little under rotations and little mistakes costly for the GOEs. With a 158.12, and that'll put her currently into fourth place overall.
A new season has for her, and she's currently in fourth place.
It's hard sometimes to line up your best skate or a good skate for you with what you think the number should be. And that's why it's sometimes a bit of surprise. We've seen some big surprises as higher scores than the skater thought. Here's a look at the standings so far. Group number 2 taking to the ice Angel Delevak from the Netherlands, followed by Hannah Bath of Australia, Marina Kulagina from Azerbaijan, and Anastasia Brandenburg from Switzerland, and Paulina Zumani-Zhizova from Hungary, and Sofia Shifrin from Israel. There is Angel Delevak from the Netherlands, 14 years old, so she has at least another 3 years in the junior category. She's had a good year and very capable, just needs to, like all skaters, develop what she's capable of under the pressure, and she'll get tested here as the first skater out in group number 2. There's her coach, Jörg Hendricks. Of course, he's the brother of Leona Hendricks, a great skater from Belgium, who's been off for most of this season with injury. And there is Hannah Bath, who's gone through relocations from training perspective. Had a great short program. She is planning a triple axel, at least that's on the planned program sheet. We'll see whether that happens in this program.
Hana is three times junior national champion and two times senior national champion. And she finished in the 9th place at the Junior Grand Prix in Brooksy, and last year she was in 22nd place at the Junior Worlds. Representing Australia, Hannah Butt.
From Azerbaijan, Arina Kilogina. Another skater born in Russia, representing a different country, but you can see the great technique, good skating skills. And we don't know a lot about her. We haven't seen her on the international circuit or on the Junior Grand Prix, of course. But she was terrific in the short program. There's 15-year-old Anastasia Brandenburg from Switzerland.
Anastasia is 15 years old and she finished at the 7th race at the Junior Grand Prix in Riga and served the Budapest Trophy and state sire also in Oberstdorf. She has twice second place from the Swiss Junior.
Anastasia was 6th at the World Juniors last season, but this field this year is a lot tougher. She finds herself in the second group. A very talented skater. As we see her doing triple lutz in the warm-up. The next competitor from Hungary, 15-year-old Paulina Zivani-Zizova. Look at the size of that triple lutz. She's just starting now to gain confidence. She mentioned in an interview feeling better about herself and where she's at in her career. Wonderful posture, beautiful body lines. Not the triple axel or quads yet.
Last year, he finished in the 19th place at the Junior Worlds, representing Hungary, Paulina Zivani-Zizova.
There's Sophia Shifrin from Israel, 15 years old, two-time junior champion of Israel, 22nd last year at the World Junior. She did qualify for the final 24. I'd like to improve on that standing. 9th and 13th place on the Junior Grand Prix circuit this season.
Skaters, 1 minute left from this warm-up.
Beth warming up the triple axel. There it is. Nice. A new element in competition for Hannah. And Hannah's improvement has come, at least in the short program, with her connection to the music. Always been a great technical skater. As these skaters earn the points, they know what they get for landed jumps. So that is the focus early on in their development. And then as they begin to grow and mature and have more experiences in the sport, they explore the music. The choreographers have more to work with and have to draw the personality of each skater out of their soul and into their movement. And that takes time and trust.
Come on, hours of powers.
Thank you.
Nice to see a skater from the Netherlands in the final 24, the second group. And she will start. 14-year-old Angel Delevak from the Netherlands. 105.34 is her season's best. She's 18th after the short program. And she'll skate to the free program to music from The Fifth Element. Well, that was outstanding by Angel Delvac from the Netherlands. Such a clean, tidy, free program. You can see the big smile on her face, the joy of putting on the World Junior stage that what you train a lifetime for. A clean, I don't want to say easy program. It was difficult technically, but she made it look easy. That's part of the magic. That's part of the mission. Here's the triplets. Look how nice and clean it is. Up into the double toe, out to the double loop, pardon me. And even a little bit of feeling early on. There's a triple flip. Good speed in, all the way around. Gets the free leg back, stretched. The triple loop. Right on top on the landing. No lean, no having to fight for the landing, no bending forward. triple salchow a little bit later, up into 2 double axles. Get this second one done, snaps up all the way around. Nice. And there's that smile of, wow, I did it. Great triple loop lift near the end. And that expression says it all. Well, 105.34 is her season's best. We'll see how close she comes to that. That smile has not left her face and probably will not. What a great feeling. That is so difficult to do, to skate a clean program for yourself, particularly under pressure. And many never get that feeling. But when or if it happens, your heart soars. But now the numbers. 105.58, that's a season's best. Not of approval by York and by Angel with a 161.88, and that'll put her currently into 3rd place. Great skate for Angel Delavac from the Netherlands.
And she's currently in 3rd place.
Our next skater represents Australia, 14-year-old Hannah Bath. She was terrific in the short program. She not only jumped extremely well, but connected to the music. And she's a 111.04 is her season's best in the free program, earning that in Bangkok earlier this season. She will skate to Cirque du Soleil.
Representing the
14-year-old Hannah Bath from Australia is a new skater. Always strong technically, well taught for the basics of that, but she has become a full all-round skater, connected to the music and showing some feeling during the performance, as well as excellent technique on the jumps. Wow. Reinvent herself, become something new, something different, something interesting, something very exciting. There's the triple axel. Look at the blade all the way backwards. No reviews in this whole program. Not one video review, and that is so rare. That's how tidy and clean those jumps were. The technical panel were very comfortable with calling it as they saw it and did not have to look back. There's the triple lutz. Step up into the double axel. She was perfectly aligned in the air. Great timing on the takeoff. On a mission, but not impacted or affected by the environment or the moment. Oh, that is so nice to see. We've always recognized her technical ability and her talent, but there was always something just a little bit missing for the all-round package. Put in perspective, she's only just 14, so it takes time, but in 1 year she has made massive improvement in the program components of this program. So 111.04, once again, 111.04 is her season's best. And 113 is her all-time best. And this is a 122.05. And you can see her face. She's like, holy. And it's a 179 for Hannah Bath of Australia. Absolutely outstanding and brilliant. Congratulations, not on this number, but on the improvement you've made. That is very special. Our next skater represents Azerbaijan, 14-year-old Arina Kalugina. We do not have a personal best for her. She has not been on the circuit. She's relatively new. She'll skate the free to snowstorm. Well, you could see Arena just sort of look up to the sky with a little bit of frustration, but we need to analyze this accurately. This is a wonderful skate, a wonderful jumper, and a very good spinner as well. So all the technical elements, even with the mistakes, those were simply mistakes, nothing to do with technique. Her technique is excellent. She just made a timing error or a small mistake, so that's a good thing. Absolutely no transitions. Skating from one side of the rink to the other side of the rink, focus only on the jumps and spins. That's fine. There's a beautiful quad sow. Double axel to open the program. Absolutely fabulous. And that is at 14.29 points off that one element. Triple axel, too far back on the heel, but still great technique, great height, great distance. Second quad sow, looked good in the air. Too late with the free leg, couldn't get back to check the jump out. But there was essentially no other aspect of the program connected to the music or choreography, not much of that either. That sounds very critical, and I don't want it to sound like that. That's just the analysis. This is she is a spectacular athlete and will have a wonderful performance. Beautiful posture, beautiful back, pointed toes, lovely arms. But that mission for 3.5 minutes was on technical jumps only, and unfortunately she took 2 falls, but showed brilliance in every other aspect of the jumping and spinning passes. Let's take a look at the scores. We don't have a personal best for her. This is it with 115.39 for Arena, and that'll put her second with a 172.43. So she is armed with terrific technique, great flow, basic skating. The other aspect yet to be developed fully. It will be, no question. Great coaches, great abilities.
Next to skate representing Switzerland, Anastasia.
Our next skater represents Switzerland, 15-year-old Anastasia Bradenberg, 15th after the short program. 113.12 is her season's best in the free program, earning that in Riga. And she'll start right beside the judges and skate to Après Moi. Anastasia Brandenburg from Switzerland, and you can see she was pretty happy with that program. 11 elements, just 2 are under review, and she kept a character from beginning to end. So it's nice to see these skaters, not just technical, which is so important, it's the sport aspect, but exploring the music and the choreography just a little bit more. She's thrilled coming off the ice. Here's her coach, Michael Hood and Sergei Rozanov. There's the triple flip. Not a lot of height, but efficient rotation gets all the way around. Oh, that was better. The triple loop up in the air, a little higher, little forward on the landing. And you can see those pink blades. Unique. There's the triple Lutz. A little bit later in the program. That's a little under rotated, it looks like, but no, it's clean of the system. I trust the technical panel. There's the second triple Lutz. That's better. There we go. Up into the double axel. Very efficient because does not carry, at least at this stage, a huge amount of air time, but extremely efficient. Gets those free leg in tight and the arms. Watch the arms fold right in. Nice. Great job. 15-year-old Anastasia Brandenburg. Big smile and the kiss and cry. Let's take a look. 113.12 is her season's best. And she earned that in Riga week 1. That is in August. She got that score. And let's see what the Junior World Championship score will be here. 112.58, just a little bit shy of her season's best. So that is 4th in the free program. And a very strong field with 170.52, and that'll put her for the moment into 3rd place.
Which is a new season best for her, and she's currently in 3rd place.
There's so many good skaters in this event. Our next competitor is from Hungary. 15-year-old Paulina Zsuzova, 14 after the short program, 98.33, her season's best, earning that in Ljubljana. She has a 109 personal best. From Hungary, Paulina Jumani-Jezova. Overall, a pretty good program of fall on the triple flip, but what is most interesting is it looked like she was entering the layback spin at the end of the program, decided not to, and then went into it a little bit, a few steps away. And whether right now that is in at 0, because it looked like she was starting it, and it's not under review. So she's going to lose that last spin. That is a little bit costly. Let's take a look. So elegant, so powerful, so much flow across the ice, more maturity in her skating now. More attention to the detail of performance. There's the triple Lutz, open the program, reloads, triple toe loop. And both are clean in the system. Triple loop a little bit later, has to really adjust the body in the air just to hang on to that landing. There's the triple Lutz later. That was much better. Up into the double axle free leg late, but gets around for the double toe loop. Triple flip, double toe loop later, and Paulina brings something different to the ice, to her performance. Almost aristocratic in a way, so elegant with the long lines. Some beautiful skating in that program, but there's also that big mistake. 98.33 is her season's best. The personal best in her career is 109. Well, let's take a look at the scores for this program. The World Juniors, 100.35. It is a new season's best, and that'll put her currently ninth in the free program. Total competition score 159.39. She now takes 8th place. Our final skater in group number 2 represents Israel, 15-year-old Sophia Shifrin, 13th after the short program, and her season's best is 95.69. She has 110 personal best. She'd love to have that score here. And she will skate the free program to that certain by Charlie Feathers.
Israel képviseletében.
Representing Israel, Sophia Shifrin.
Well, a nice, efficient program for the most part for 15-year-old Sophia Shifrin from Israel. Just to step out on the double axel triple toe loop. Quick around the ice, good choreography, not a lot of emotional connection to it all. That'll come in time. But an efficient jumper, really good technique, good speed throughout. Look at the triple lutz, back up over the pick, hands above the head. Boy, that was lovely. Great momentum between the two jumps. You want to keep that speed going because it helps you up into the second jump. Triple flip. And a little bit on the quarter on that landing in the system. Triple loop a little bit later. Good lift on that. Up into the double toe. And some action in the choreography there. Layback spin at the end of the program, level 3, so missing just one feature on that. But she has a 96.69 season's best and 110 personal best. There's the smile. Such a good skater. Field is so deep here, and they're maybe the odd mistake here or there, but they're skating so well. In order to compete, you can't make a mistake, and you've got to have all the difficult elements. It's a bit of a changing game. Free program scores for Sophia. 108.70, that is her season's best. That is 6th in the free program with a total competition score of 168.21. And that'll put Sophia Shifrin currently into 5th place. Hannah Bath from Australia stays on top after the first two groups. An outstanding performance. There is a look at the standings so far. Hannah Bath, Rina Kuligina, and Anastasia Brandenburg, your top 3 so far. But 12 incredible skaters yet to come. And it's going to be so close because so much can change in the next 12 skaters. We're going to take a short break during the ice resurfacing. This is day number 4, the final day of competition at the ISU 2025 Junior World Figure Skating Championships. I'm Ted Barton. We'll be back with much more. Stay with us.
I'm Dave Roberts. I was born in Okinawa. My father is African American. My mother is Japanese. As I was growing up, I learned to treat people with sincerity. And that's why I treat my players not only as athletes, but as fellow human beings. The way to unlock a person's potential is with people. 人を考えさせるチームでありたい。木下グループ。
Welcome back, everyone, to the Tudix Arena in Debrecen, Hungary. The women's free program, the last two groups. The skating has been outstanding so far. Such a deep field with the best yet to come. There's a look at the start order for group number 3. Anna Pezzetta from Italy, Ida Karudin from Finland, Leandra Zimbukakas from Switzerland, and Stefania Gladky from France, Yihan Wang from China, and Jia Shin from Korea.
Representing Korea, Jia Shin.
Well, there is Anna Pezzetta, 60.01, earning that in the short program. She is one of the most powerful and exciting skaters on the junior circuit without question. Look at the size of that double axel. The issue has been for Anna, the free program. She skates full out all the way, huge jumper, but in the free can sometimes get a little bit tired partway through or halfway through the program, so she's going to want to keep that energy up throughout. Really a favorite skater to watch. She's so exciting. The full-out attack. 17-year-old Anna Pizzetta. And there is 16-year-old Ida Karunen. She was 4th last season at these Junior World Championships. Think about that, 4th at the age of 15, and now she is in the final 24. And the field has gotten so strong that it's going to be hard for her to move up to that same position. A very capable skater, beautiful qualities. Ida Karunen from Finland. From Switzerland, Leandra Zipukakis, 15 years old, junior champion of Switzerland, competed twice at the Junior Grand Prix this year, and keeping in the theme of the Swiss skaters have, I don't want to say overproduced, but really have produced what they're capable of under pressure and getting good results. She finds herself in the second to last group here on the Junior World stage. Stefania Gladke from France found herself in the Junior Grand Prix final in Grenoble. She did end up 6th there, but she's had a brilliant season. Always a little trouble with under rotation sometimes, but her performance level and her jumping and spinning has been superb throughout the season. She'll want that to continue here at the free program.
Representing France, Stefania Gladke.
There is Yihan Wang from China. She's the very first female Chinese skater to win an ISU Junior Grand Prix event. She did that in Bangkok this past season and continued with a good result in Wuxi, coming 3rd, qualifying for the Junior Grand Prix final in Grenoble. So she's had a wonderful season, inspiring a number of other very capable skaters in China. We saw that as we visited Wuxi. Lots of good young talent coming up there. There is Jia Shen, the 3-time World Junior silver medalist, changing coaching locations. He's now in Canada with Brian Orchard and Tracy Wilson, and the coach should say, about to make a breakthrough and getting acquainted to a new team and new environment, and right on course. She's such a beautiful skater, so elegant, and a complete skater, both technically and for program components. And the mission is not only when you're in juniors. We see Julia Degenhardt from the ISU on the panel. But the mission is long-term, and coaches have to build the experience opportunities for juniors, some good, some bad, as they climb towards their senior aspirations. It's a long journey, a good 15 years, I would say, or more, sometimes less, for these skaters moving from junior into senior, perhaps the Olympic Games, perhaps an Olympic and world podium. And we as viewers will sit and analyze and give our opinions, but the reality is that only the coach and skater knows where they're at that moment and what the goal is For Anna Pizzetta, we can see that right now. She's about to skate her free program. She's had a great year. She is absolutely a spectacular jumper and a wonderful skater. Can she produce a clean free program here on the Junior World stage? Warm-up area backstage, final group. And these young women will be battling for podium positions and medals, perhaps a third consecutive world title for Mao Shimada. But here we go. Group number 3. From Italy, Anna Pizzetta. Twelfth after the short program, 123.46 seasons and personal best, earning that at the European Championships this year, skating to the soundtrack of Avatar. Pizzetta, as she puts her hand towards her forehead, it was only the thought of the missed loop. Everything else, absolutely picture perfect. There is not, in my opinion, a better or a bigger jumper in the world of skating. And I don't mean just juniors, I mean seniors as well. It's remarkable, extraordinary, the speed that she takes into the jumps and the control that she has on the takeoffs through the air and on the landings. Absolutely brilliant. The GOE scores are good on the elements. Wonderful choreography, beautiful body lines and positions. Look at the Lutz, or the flip here. Huge. Look at the blade, all the way backwards when it makes contact with the ice. There's no hooking, no under rotation. And there's the double axel, flies across the ice into the triple toe loop. Amazing. Wonderful extensions, turned out toes. Huge triple Lutz later, up into the double axel, and not around the corner, but across the ice, carrying more flow. It is really extraordinary. And the best free program I've seen Anna put together this season. There's just the one mistake, just letting that free leg get away from her and couldn't fold into rotation. She's very good choreographically, nothing emotionally in the face yet. That will come in time, but she has everything else. And this young woman continues to improve and astound. There's a smile. There's the personality. There it is. That's great. Love watching Anna Pezzetta skate. It's so exciting. And you don't know what you're going to get. But on this day, it was brilliant, minus the one loop. Wow. She has a 123.46 season's best. But on the world stage here, it's a 114.58. That is third in the free program with a 174.59, and that put Anna currently in second place. Hannah Bath stays in first. She was absolutely brilliant as well with the triple axel. That might have been the difference, and without a mistake. Our next competitor represents Finland. 16-year-old Ida Karunen, 110.67, her season's best, earning that in Bangkok on the Junior Grand Prix this season. She's 11th after the short program. And she's going to have a brilliant skate to hold her position where she's at, as she'll perform just one leg. 16-year-old Ida Karunen from Finland. What a beautiful, tidy skater.
Representing Finland, Ida Karunen.
So nicely presented, just that one mistake. Just a little bit slow, not as much power as some of the other skaters, and speed yet, because she's still growing, getting her strength, and having great success with where she's currently at in her development. And as she powers a little bit more, she's got so many lovely qualities. There's a triple Saka, that's all the way backward, beautiful extension, lovely arms. Triple Lutz later in the program, gets around a little bit forward, but puts herself up into the triple toe loop nicely. There's the look at the feet. Remember, young skaters, nice and tidy and tight with those ankles, so important in the air. Lovely posture and presentation. There's a nice Ina Bauer straight down the ice. Lining up for the triple flip. Gets all the way up into a double toe, double loop. Skated really well in this program and just lovely. Just not quite the same ice coverage as some of the other skaters. Double axel, double axel. That laid back spin at the end of the program, level 4. And all the elements except for one, so 10 out of the 11 in the plus GOE, so adding her points to the base value of all the technical elements. What a great job by Ida Karunen. Now her 110.67 is her season's best. She has a personal best overall in her career of 121. And let's see what this program will earn. Season's best of 116.60, and that puts Ida Karunen currently into second place with a 176.74. So she stays ahead of Anna Pizzetta, but just behind Hannah Bath. Hannah Bath still, so far, the star of the competition with that brilliant performance, moving up the ranks. We'll see how far she can move. Our next competitor represents Switzerland, the second Swiss skater, 15-year-old Leandra Sibukakis. 112.64, her season's best and personal best. Looking for a clean skate. She'll perform to the bitter earth. From Switzerland, Leandra Zimbukakis. Wow, what a strong performance. And if you notice the score clock up on the left-hand part of the screen, she tied Hannah Bath. Technically, both have 70 points. This is going to be ever so close. That was very, very strong. A lot of power, a lot of speed, aggressive, assertive skater, but in control, particularly on this day, as we see Sindra, Chrissy, and Linda Van Troyen, the coaching team, done such a good job with all their skaters. Watch here the triple axel. Watch for the landing. Yeah, that is downgraded, so that will be a value of only 2.12 points. Good try. You got to try those. There's the triple lutz, triple toe loop. That was nice and clean. Only one review in that whole program. Look at the way that blade is backwards on the landing. Triple lutz a little bit later in the program, gets it free leg back just in time to hang on to the edge. Triple flip a little bit later, near the end. Up at the double axel, not a lot of flow through this, but gets them all done. What a wonderful job. There's the Swiss flag, and wow, lots happening there. Well, you have to be happy with that performance and feel satisfied. You want the numbers, you want the placement that you'll be happy with, but that's out of your control. You did your job. 112.64 is her season's best. This is a new one at 118.29. A slight nod of approval. Wow, there you go. 179.66 as Leandra Zimbukakis from Switzerland takes the lead. Barely, just by 6.66. What a thrill. Well earned. Yeah. Great job. We continue on the spectacular talent in the women's event. Born in Moscow, representing France, Stefania Gladky, 9th after the short program. Just 14 years old. She has a 121.90 personal best. She'll skate to Moulin Rouge. Well, from France, Stefania Gladkey. What remarkable improvement this young woman has had this season. A bit of a challenge on the Junior Grand Prix final. She was 6th in that event, under rotations, really damaging, but not on this day. One review only. And not only a strong, clean technical performance, but energy, aggressiveness, connection with the music, personality. This is the best that this young woman can skate at this point of her career. And you can see that smile on her face says it all. Wow. Right from the start, carrying the character.
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best
Such a lovely combination.
A kiss may be grand, but one thing the rebel on your
Triple Lutz, Euler, triple Salchow.
help you at the automat.
Another triple Lutz, Euler, Salchow, or that's a different angle. There's the triple flip, double toe. You can see that smile start to grow. That was terrific. That was the best. That is the culmination of a year of ups and downs and progress made. And she puts it all together. Will it be enough to overtake Leandra? Her season's best is 129.90. How close will this be? And where will this take her in the final standings? We'll find out right now. A 121.67, just shy of her season's best. That's second of the free, with a total competition score of 184.29. Stefania Gladkey takes the lead. Wow. All of those women, absolutely outstanding performances. What a great event. Our next competitor represents China. A very successful season for 14-year-old Yi Hangwang. The very first Chinese female skater to win the Junior Grand Prix event. 129.32 personal best, earning that in Bangkok where she won that event. And she'll skate to music from the Grandmaster. from China. Very businesslike throughout that program. Wonderful technique. Excellent jump technique. Not a lot of expression throughout the program. Just 14 and kind of new to this level, but getting her job done. All the technical elements really of a high quality, but in a field that is so strong. Where will this put her? Let's take a look. Some of the elements. Good triple loop. Nice and straight. Up into the double toe. You can see her face completely focused on the elements. There's the triple flip too far forward on the takeoff. Slips off the toe pick on the landing. Watch right here. Just loses the ice. Flat flying camel spin, just a level 3. Gets that jump combination done. Very efficient. 2 double axles, covers a lot of good ice here. Triple Lutz, very efficient later in the program. Nice soft knees on the landing, good flow. All the things you're looking for. But on this day, it's what everyone else has. So you have to find some other way to get those extra points. Well, 129.32, season's best, as I mentioned, earning that in Bangkok, her first competition of the year, and I think maybe a bit of a surprise for her win there, but she certainly earned it. But this score here will fall a little bit short of that. At a 112.07, that is 9th in the free program, which is pretty accurate for how strong this event is 175.51, and that'll put her, at least for the moment, overall into 5th place.
She is currently in 5th place.
There's the leader, Stefania Gladky from France. It's great to be able to sit on that leader's couch, at least for a while. Our next competitor represents Korea, Jia Shin, 3-time world junior silver medalist. Coached by Brian Orser, Tracy Wilson. It's a new environment, a new era for her, and just getting comfortable now. 123.80 personal best in the free program. There is her coach, Brian Orser. What a beautiful, delicate, soft, precise, and controlled power. Such a beautiful skater. This is an example of a skater that has everything. Wonderful spins, wonderful jumps, wonderful program, feeling every choreographic music moment, choreographed by Lori Nickel in the free program. Very, very special, of the highest level. We may not see that maybe from Mao Shimada, that connection with the music to that degree. The technique of the jumps and the spins, just of the highest level. Here's the triple loop, so straight, so tight, wonderful speed and flow in the landing. It's exactly what you want. Positive GOE, adding points because of the quality. Triple flip, reload, double toe, double loop. See Brian nodding in the background. Lovely triple lutz, triple toe, not all the way around, and has to take a hard fall. The only mistake in the program. And it'll be costly in a field that is so strong. Triple flip a little bit later. Up into the double axel. Lovely Ina Bauer later in the program, right to the music. Every detail taken care of. Just beautiful, spectacular. And of course, new coaching team, and they want her to feel comfortable, confident in what they are doing with her. And it's a slow process to continue to improve and look forward to the seniors. And continuing to grow and to progress. Let's take a look at the scores for Jia Shin. 126.96, that's the season's best. That is first in the free program, even with that mistake, and that tells you how good Jia Shin is. 190.53 as she takes the lead. By a good 6 points. Very bright future for Jia Shin and the seniors, no question. She is something very special. As we take a look at the standings so far with Gia, and then Stefania, and then Leandra, your top three, and look at the rest of the field. And now the final six. And the race only gets tighter. From Estonia, Elina Goidina. And from Japan, Karuko Wada. From the United States, Elise Lynn Gracie. And from Japan, Ami Nakai. From Georgia, Inga Grigenetse. And the two-time world junior champion going for a third, Mao Shimada. There is a look at Elina Goidina from Estonia. She had a brilliant short program, 14 years old, won the silver in Riga, 6th in Ljubljana, 11th place finish last year on the Junior Worlds, and she's beaten that mark and hopefully will stay up in the top 5 or 6.
She wins the second place also in the European Youth Olympic Festival in Batumi. She was 11th place in Junior Worlds last year, representing Estonia, Elina Goidina.
representing Japan, Karuko Wada, 15 years old. What a great season she's had. A bronze and a silver on the Junior Grand Prix, qualifying here for the final, where she won silver. 10th in the Japanese Senior National Championship, 2nd in Junior, so she had a great result at home. And she'd love to continue that right here at Junior Worlds. She's coached by Michiko Yamada, choreographed to the free program by Kenji Miyamoto. Elisa Gracie, now we did not see her on the Junior Grand Prix. We saw her on the Senior Grand Prix in 2 events. The 6th and 7th place finish on the Senior Grand Prix. And she delivered a picture-perfect short program. She finds herself in 4th place, essentially tied for Ami Nakai in 3rd. Both have 66 points. This is so close on this last group, really, other than Mao Shimada, which she has a good 7-point lead. But the rest within a point. Or 2. Ami Nakai. And Ami is planned 2 triple axels, triple axel, triple toe to start with, and then a triple axel as her second element. We'll see if that happens in this program, but she's going for it all.
And also she was in the first 3rd place Junior World in 2022-23 season, representing Japan, Ami Nakai.
And Inga Forgetnidze from Georgia, finding herself in the final group, currently in 2nd place with 67.47. Maybe a little bit of a surprise for her, and will she handle the pressure, this new excitement of possibly being on the World Junior podium? And she also plans to open it with a triple axel. And there is Mao Shimada, 2-time World Junior Champion, going for a 3rd title, just like Kaori Sakamoto, her colleague and teammate, who's won 3 consecutive world titles. She'll open with a triple axel, followed by a quad toe loop. And she's never been known to back down, even if she's in the lead and could just skate clean with easier elements. We'll see. It's a real privilege to be able to watch and call this event, and not just this group, the whole event. These young women are spectacular and have set the stage for an exciting junior season next year. And following the Olympic Games, there'll be retirements, and many of these will move into those slots and challenge for a world title at the senior level, or maybe an Olympic title. They're all that good right now. And there's the leader, Jia Shin. Here we go. Final group, 14-year-old Elina Goidina from Estonia. 120.18, earning that in week 1 on the Junior Grand Prix in Riga. She's 6 after the short program. And she will skate the free to the soundtrack of Angels and Demons by Hans Zimmer. Well, you can see Elena putting her hands on her forehead because she took a fall on that choreographic slide. She was sliding down the ice and then her leg got removed from underneath her and she went down, and it's in the system as a fall and she knows it. And that was unfortunate because she had a great program going there, a nice clean skate. And these athletes hold themselves to a very, very high standard. They're going for perfection, at least it's internal perfection for themselves. And there's the triple loop, and when any mistake, as small as it might be, impacts what they envision themselves to do. There's the triple loop. Feet were nice and tight. Good stretch on the free leg. And although there was some good choreography here and some effort to connect with it for Alina, not at the same level as Jia Shin for sure. Double axel, double axel. Look at how tight those feet are and how quickly that free leg comes out. There's the triple lutz. Well done. Double toe. There's so little between these skaters nowadays because they're all doing the same elements for the most part. So then it's the skating skills, the connection to the music, and the character. All the small details that many fans wouldn't see, but the judges do. 2 thumbs up from Jia Shin, the leader at the moment. Alina, season's best, 120.18. This will fall just a little bit short of that with a 118.03, and that'll put Alina into 5th place in the free program. The total competition score of 182.18, and for the moment that'll put Alina currently into 3rd. As we can see, the top 5 skaters so far in the event with 5 to come. Our next competitor represents Japan. 15-year-old Haruko Wada, 5th after the short program. And she has 127.64 seasons and personal best. And she'll need every one of those points if she wants to climb up to the podium skating to Titanic. one after another fierce competitors. They know that everyone is so good, but they also know everyone's skating well. And they are all responding. It is extraordinary, the level that we are seeing in juniors. It's so exciting for the future. It's so competitive now. It used to be that you had enough technical elements and you were a good enough skater that you could afford a mistake or two, perhaps, in some competitions. Not now. There's too many good ones around you. Let's take a look. Look at the speed across the ice of that double axel. Kind of Kaori Sakamoto-like. Huge. Beautiful flow in and out. The triple lutz, look at the speed up into the air. Triple toe loop, great height. The quarter, landing on the quarter on the triple lutz. The judging system. Here's the triple flip. That was under-rotated on the landing in the system. Icing of power. Carry the spirit of this music in the choreography and in her feeling. Triple Sauerkraut. And there was a quarter call on that as well. So there is an under rotation, 3/4 calls on the jumps, an explanation on an edge, and an under rotation on the left. This is going to be costly. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that are reducing her points. All to do with the landings of these jumps. So she has a 127.64, but this score will fall quite short of that because of those small errors that she may not have felt. And she'll see the score and wonder why. Maybe. Pre-program score 117. That's 10 points shy. 3.30. That's 6. And she had a nod of understanding with a 181.65. And good for her. She probably did feel those little errors. And that'll put her currently into 4th place. A wonderful skater. As Jia Shin stays on the couch, at least for a little longer.
Next to skate representing the United States of America.
From America, Elise Lynn Gracie, 17 years old. Competed in 3 senior Grand Prix events. We haven't seen a lot of her on the junior world. She had a great short program. She has a 142.17 personal best in the free. And she'll want that score right now. Well, there is her smile as it grows quickly. That was, for her, a simply perfect, clean program. At a precious moment, a stressful moment, but she delivers right on cue. Wow, really, really well done. You see her teammates waving their flag. She comes off the ice and greeted by her coach, Tammy Gamble. Such a big smile. Feeling of relief and pride. As we take a look at some of the moments. Backs up over that pick. Triple Lutz on a lean, but gets the free leg back in time for the triple toe loop and just squeaks out of that landing. That's a step out. That's the one element that had a minus GOE on it. Everything else, the positives. So she lost a few points there, but gained in here. The beautiful triple loop. Flying change Campbell combination spin at the level 4, layback spin level 3. Couple axles. Up into the double toe. Triple flip near the end of the program. And everything is clean in the judges' system. No under rotations, no quarters, no attentions to edge. Well, her 142.17 season's best score was earned in Nablehorn Trophy, a senior competition. So she may not get that score here. Maybe it was a better skate. But the free program score, 122.60. That's second in the free program for Elise with 188.71. That'll be put her, for the moment at least, overall into second place. Gia Zhen remains in the lead just by 2 points. So it's getting ever so tight for her for a podium finish. And the next competitor, Ami Nakai from Japan, she is currently in third place. And she will also need to skate a clean program to retain position on the podium. She has a 136.22 season's best, earning that in Wuxi, the final Junior Grand Prix of the season. Such an important moment to have a clean performance. She'll skate to Cinderella. 16-year-old Ami Nakai from Japan going for 2 triple axels at the top of the program.
Representing Japan, Ami Nakai.
Not leaving anything, not trying to protect the program to stay on the podium, going for it all. She made 2 mistakes at the top, and that's going to be a bit costly in the end score. And a couple step outs a little bit later in the program as well. So such an incredible skater, even though you take a look at all the elements, some beautiful triple combinations. But in a field that's so strong, and they mostly have been skating clean performances. And then you have to ask yourself the question, was the risk worth it? Well, it is for development, no question. There's the triple axel. A little bit too far forward and can't stand up on that. It's an under-rotated triple axel in the judging system. The second one, which he planned for a combination, didn't work as well. There's the triple Lutz. That was a beauty. Euler, patience, up into the triple Salchow. Great lift. Nice. Triple Lutz a little bit later. Terrific height and distance into the toe loop. Technique is excellent. Skating skills, connection with the music. True to the choreography. Well, Ami Nakai was currently in 3rd place, just 2 points, 3 points ahead of Jia Shin. And she would need a 123.70 in the free program, 0.71 in the free program to stay in the lead, or to take the lead. But we will see. I think this might fall just a bit short. It's a 119.05. That is 5th in the free program with a total competition score of 185.89. And that'll put Ami Nakai currently into 3rd place, guaranteeing Jia Shin at least a medal as she climbs from 7th onto the podium. Will it be bronze or will it be her 4th silver? We will see. She is.
Next to stage, representing Georgia.
Our next competitor currently in 2nd place, 15-year-old Inga Gergenitsi from Georgia. She has a 128.69 personal best in the free program, earning that in Wuxi, China. And she'll skate to 107 steps. Inga Kurkanidze from Georgia. Will this be enough to even keep her on the podium? A couple mistakes. A completely different type of program, very intense. Good speed and flow throughout the program. A real wonderful skater, good technique on the jumps, but some mistakes in this program. There are 5 elements under review by the technical panel, and that could impact these scores. Depending, I see 2 jumps under-rotated at this moment in the system. Let's take a look at the triple axel here. Good in the air, just under-rotate a little bit and has to step out. Doesn't take the fall, so good save on that.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
There's the triple Lutz. Great height, that's huge. Leaps into the Euler, into the triple Salchow. Good work to get through that. Triple loop a little bit later in the program. Bit of a lean. And that is an under-rotated jump in the system. See that foot turns on the ice. There's the triple flip. Up into the double total, planning the triple. So leaving a few points on the table. Now, she would need a 123.08 to take the lead. And I think she's going to fall quite short of that. She is a 128.69, her season's best, but she'll fall short on that as well. A lot of pressure, a tough skate, being in second after the short program on the world stage, so badly wanting for her country and herself and her family a medal. It's 115.57. That is 10th in the free program with a 183.04, and that'll put Inga currently into 5th place. That takes her off the podium, and there's your top 3 so far with 1 skater to come. At least Lynn Gracie will win a medal at these Junior Worlds. Jia Shin will win at least a silver medal for her 5th time. But we'll see. 1 skater to come. The 2-time world champion. And will she go for the triple axel and the quad to open up? She has a 7-point lead. Does she want to give the points away? Possibly. Or stick to her game plan, which is never back down. Choreography by Laurie Nickel. Well, a standing ovation for Mao Shimada. There really are no words. She leads the trip to the end, but here, there are no words to describe this young woman, except for maybe it's a judgment call. It's certainly my opinion. There's no way to check the fact, but I believe she is the greatest junior world champion of all time. And this will be her third title, but it wasn't about the titles. It was about the skating. Mao Shimada has shone the brightest light on the sport of figure skating. She should and will go down in history for what she's accomplished from a result perspective. Three-time world junior champion consecutive. There's Jia Shin. Most certainly, she wins the silver medal for the fourth time. Mao Shimada is simply a star, and she's a gift to the sport of skating. 156.16. Incredible. With a 230.84 total score. That is extraordinary, junior or senior.
The total competition score is 230.84, which is a new season best, and she is the winner.
That is history, one way or another, however you see it. We've witnessed it right now. We're looking at the world champion for a third time in a row. But it was about what she did on the ice, in the program, both short and free. Simply perfection at the highest level. Jia Shin moves from 7th to 2nd for her 4th consecutive world silver medalist. Her nemesis, Mao Shimada, I think even Jia will cheer her on. Wow. A new star is born in Japan. Mao Asada years ago, Kaori Sakamoto, three-time world champion, and now Mao Shimada. It just continues, a dynasty. There's a look at the standings. Elise Lynn Gracie grabs the bronze medal for America, and some brilliant skating all the way through this event. Anna Pizzetta, 13th overall, was spectacular. What an event. What a spectacular finish. Sometimes it's our job as commentators to try to bring the energy into the coverage. But that was not needed here. It was done by the skaters. It was simply a brilliant display of athleticism and artistry in perhaps one of the most difficult sports in the world. This sport is in good hands with these athletes as they move forward into the next Olympic cycle after the Olympic Games of Milan. A look at Elise Lynn Gracie from the United States. Beautiful jumps, elegant skater, powerful in the moment. She climbed onto the podium from fourth, taking home the bronze. Pure class. You say about Jia Shin in 7th place after the short program. She had to keep her courage and her determination with her new coaching team. Elegant, delicate, spectacularly beautiful choreography, perfectly delivered. The 4th silver medals of a Junior World Championship for Jia Shin. But impossible to describe how remarkable Mao Shimada of Japan was, not only on this day, but 2 years prior, 3-time world junior champion. Through her own brilliant skating, wonderful choreography, and a connection to music that is something special. Well, the women's victory ceremony starts in just a few moments, and of course after those medal ceremonies will be the pairs free program, the last event of the 2025 ISU World Junior Figure Skating Championship. What an honor this has been to watch every skater and see all the details and see the trials and tribulations of these athletes. But the standard of junior skating worldwide has improved immensely over just a few years. The excitement going into the Olympic season, and as we went through this competition, every time I mentioned the age, it was 15, 15, 15, 15, mostly. So we'll see them, these skaters, for another 2 years perhaps on the junior circuit. And after the Olympic Games of Milan, a new crew will move into seniors, and the cycle repeats itself. Oh, we want to take a few moments, even at this stage here with one event yet to come, to thank the local volunteers and the Skating Federation of Hungary, the ISU, of course, for all their brilliant preparation and work, the officials and the coaches who guide these skaters through skating and through life.
Junior világbajnokságon a
Here's the bronze medalist from the United States, Elise Lynn Gracie. A beautiful skater, having competed on the Senior Grand Prix this season, comes back to juniors at the world stage, moves up from 4th to take home the bronze. And this competition between Jia Shin and Mao Shimada will continue to the delight of us all. Jia Shin moving, changing training locations, a new culture to train in and get accustomed to. And it now begins to all come together. She takes home her 4th world silver medalist. And there really are no words to describe this young woman. Mao Shimada of Japan, 3-time world champion. And those are the credits, but it's what she brings to the ice that is so special. She's fearless. She's powerful and delicate, a storyteller. She's the full package of what you want to see in the sport of figure skating.
az ISU képviseletében Tatsuo Matsumura urat, aki átadja az érveket.
Please welcome to the Vice Representative Tatsuo Matsumura, with the world medals.
Well, you could bet that the other skaters in this event are still in the building watching this ceremony, and they're all so incredibly strong, and they want to be on this podium in years to come. More brilliant skating. Next year on the Junior Grand Prix will be spectacular because many, if not most of these skaters, have to stay in juniors. So the story will continue.
Köszönjük a Szervezői Bizottság képviseletében Kósa Lajos urat, a Magyarországos Sportfegyelző Szövetség elnökét, aki átadja a virágokat.
Please welcome the President of the Hungarian National Skating Federation and Organizing Committee, Lajos Kósa. He will award the flowers.
Well, I've watched a lot of junior skating over the past 11 years, and I loved every minute of it. And it's never a job. It's always a joy. But it's because of these skaters that bring the energy to the viewer, and to the commentator, and to the coaches, and to their families. It's simply brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can please stand for the national anthem of the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
Well, there you have it, the medalists who represent a field of 48 women who started this competition. And these are the final 3 that end up on the podium: Japan, Korea, and the United States of America. They represent the next generation, those Olympic champions of the future, world champions, European and 4 continents champions. You've seen them now. What will they be later? Mao Shibata, Jia Shin, Elise Lynn Gracie. That concludes our coverage of the women's free program. Absolutely spectacular skating. What great entertainment. And up next will be the pairs free program. We hope you've enjoyed the women's free program. Stay with us. In about 30 minutes, the pairs will take to the ice.